Back a second year, or coach or whoever say you got to come back? You just want to do your.
Nah, it was my choice. It was definitely my choice. It was something that I really just had to think about, pray about, and just know that, of course, I want to get to that next level. But being where my feet are right now, being here in Tennessee, I feel like was the best decision for me.
Where do you see this D-line this season? Entering another year, what do you think this line is going to look like?
Honestly, I feel like we have a chance to be really good as a defensive line, but we just have to continue to grow, and we can't get complacent with who we are, but we just have to continue to come in every day and just get better.
How does the defense as a whole take the next step?
I feel like the defense as a whole taking the next step is just continue to create chaos, mayhem, tackle for losses, interceptions, just everything, just playing with our hair on fire, having fun, and just enjoying the moment.
What about your experience? Your first 4 years made you want to have that extra year?
I would say just the people. The people at Tennessee, like, it's a good culture to be a part of. It's a good program to be a part of. And then, like, when you have a chance to have an extra year like that and just know that you're part of the change, and that was the reason why I came to Tennessee, to be a part of change, is a true blessing. And you can't turn down an opportunity like that to just be around those people again.
Omari, how much have you been a part of hosting with transfers, and how different is that from high school recruits?
It's really not that different. Like, it's just more so with transfers. Like, they come in, they're ready to get to work. They kind of already know college, like high school guys coming in, trying to learn who they are. But transfers, they already know who they are. But I'm always a part of it. Recruitment, like everything about it, I'm a part of it.
So what those guys hear from you guys as hosts, thinking back on what like you heard and other guys heard, how different is the message now and what they're hearing versus what you heard?
It's pretty a lot of the same, a lot of different. You know, when you just have a different team, it's a whole different team, whole different culture. So of course we're just preaching to the guys that we want them to come in and be ready to play, and just actually like be a part of our team, and not come in trying to find themselves. Like, we want you to come here, be a family. Like, do what you do, have fun while doing it.
What is the ceiling for James Pearce Jr., and what have you seen from him kind of as he progresses towards training camp?
Ceiling's high for James. Every day he's coming in ready to work, just trying to get better, be a good teammate, just continue to growing. Everything he's doing just to have a productive year, and the ceiling's the highest for him, so I'm proud of him.
Did you know that he was going to, like, did you sense that breakout season coming last year, and do you have any other kind of, intuitions about what's coming up this year?
James is just a guy who comes in every day on the practice field. He makes plays. He's always energetic, high energy, very high motor. So you see it all the time. So you just knew it was bound to happen. So it's good to see that happen on the field, and he just continued to get better, and it's going to happen this year.
Is he steering clear of the hype and all the national attention he's getting, draft and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, he doesn't pay attention to nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
With Coach Heupel's system, the offense is talked about a lot. What kind of motivation do you have to assert the defense to the top of the conversation?
A lot of motivation. You know, when you have an offense like that who goes out there, score fast, put up points, it's good to be a part of it, and you know that you're going to play a bunch of snaps. You know, you're going to have a bunch of opportunities, so it's a win-win. I love it.
You said you expected James Pearce to make that jump. Is there anybody who you think would make that jump this season?
It's a lot of guys that I've seen growth in just throughout this year, from spring, off season to the summer. So I won't say any specific names, but I know a lot of guys have really just been putting in a lot of work.
Coach Heupel talked about the goal being a national championship and that being a minute-by-minute approach. How would you describe what that process is like?
It's really, you just got to be where your feet are. You can't look down the road. You got to focus in every day, come in every day, not get complacent, want to get better and want to work. And I feel like we do that. We got a team to be really good.
What was your specific off season like? Like, how much of it was football? How much was mental, physical things you're working on? What was your summer like?
It was just a lot of everything. Just get my body right, mental right, physical play, everything. Just putting everything into it so that I could get the best out of it for the last year.
What does leadership look like to you?
Leadership to me is someone who puts people before him, someone who's willing to care for others while at the same time know that you're doing the right thing, because if you're not doing the right thing, how can you lead someone? So that's what leadership looks like to me.
Omari,
Cooper Mays, you may know, has had some good things to say about you. I wonder how much you guys going against each other in practice has helped over the years, because there's a lot of snaps there.
Yeah, it's helped a lot. And me and Coop, we came in, we formed a great brother. Like, that's my brother. Coop is my brother. We've been out the country together. Like, so you experience people like this, you practice every day. It's easy to come in and like talk back and forth, just learning what you're doing, what I see, what you see, and it only helps the team. So it's good.
Take a few more for Omari.
So much changing this year with new additions to the SEC, college football playoff expanding. Does that really change much for you at all?
Nah, it's the same mindset. Come in, we want to go 1-0 every week, and that's the mindset, that's the culture that we have at Tennessee, and we expect to win, so that's what we just have to do.
Or how excited are you to have Keenan Peely back playing for you guys all year?
I'm very excited to have Keenan. He's a great player, great teammate, smart, look out for other people, a great definition of leadership. It's amazing. Keenan Peely is a great teammate.
How does he affect what you do on the field, Keenan Peely?
He affects us a lot. He makes calls, different things like that, but I also take pride in knowing calls, so that way he doesn't have to tell me, so that way he can play free as well, so that if we all playing free, then we all having fun, so it's good.
You guys have always had a lot of guys on the defensive line the last couple of seasons. What's it like in that room where you guys all probably want to never come off the field, but you know that if you're on the sideline, the guy that's in there for you is going to probably keep the standard up.
I would say we definitely want to come off the field sometimes. We get a little tired, but it's good to, like you said, have guys in the room who've grown. We've all grown together. We've all matured together. It's like if you look at our team, you have a lot of veterans and a lot of young guys. So our room, I would consider us a lot of veteran guys on our team. But like the D-line, those are my brothers. Like, for real, it's fun just to get able to go to work with them every day and know that we all got the same common goal. And we all trying to do one thing, and just win a national championship and be the best person that we can be and be the best player on the field we can be.
Thanks, Omari.
Yep.
Thanks, Omari.
Omari Thomas is one of the greatest leaders for Tennessee football. Again, it's very rare for a defensive tackle to be this type of leader. It's even more rare when you consider that Omari Thomas is not John Henderson, Steve DeLong, Reggie White. No disrespect to him, but I mean, we're talking those are among the greatest defensive linemen in history. Omari Thomas has NFL potential, NFL talent, but his great story is his work ethic and his attitude, and he's just one of the best people. I interviewed him last year. Guys, you can't say enough positive things about Omari Thomas. I'm such a fan of his, and not just because we have a Memphis connection, because yes, he is from Memphis. I am from Memphis, but just in general, Omari Thomas, he was part of the crew that came in with Cooper Mays. He's one of the greatest leaders. And he does a lot of the unsung work. Remember, this Tennessee defense is built around pass rushers and elite superstar pass rushers because they want to unleash the beast in obvious passing downs. That's where you get the James Pearces. To do that, you got to have tackles do the thankless work in the middle to command the attention. And that's exactly what Omari Thomas is able to do.